Shalom, all friends. This Wednesday morning, live from Bet Shemesh. This week, it is actually going to be on Chaf Zayin Tishrei, the Hilula, the yard site of a very great rabbi. Actually, his family originally were from Morocco. His name was Rabbi Yoram Abergil. Very, very famous rabbi, a huge Kiruv Outreach Rabbi. He actually passed away back in October 2015 at a very young age of 58 after being in and out of hospital for months previously, but he left a huge amount of esteem with him. His parents, Chananiah and also Rina, were Olim Chadashim from Morocco. They came from Morocco originally, and he was one of many children. Started learning in a educational network of the Chabad network when he was at a young age, and then later on moved to a school that was affiliated to the Bnei Akiva institutions in Israel, I believe in Netivot, and eventually integrated into a full-time yeshiva system. In fact, in where he was learning in Netivot, he had a kesher with a great rabbi, the Baba Sali himself, a phenomenal, gigantic rabbi. This was back, we're talking about 40 years back. And was learning for many years, and obviously naturally got married. His wife was of the name Geula, a very interesting name, very nice name, and they ended up having 6 children together. At such a young age of 28, already he started up the different institutions of the Kol Rina and the Be'er Mayim Chayim. He started up a kollel. Actually, we all know that we start from the lowest form, and he started in a basement originally, his kollel and education network, and then it grew and grew and grew, and at one stage he had 3,000 avrechim, full-time kollel students, who he was supporting and paying them salaries and everything else to learn full-time. What a great zchut. He had a motto that there's no such thing as necessarily a wicked person. There's everyone's got the potential to be a righteous person, a Beinoni, someone that's in the middle path. He saw the good in everyone. He starts off educational networks. The Be'er Mayim Chayim network, there was for education for young girls, for boys, entire kindergarten, primary schools and secondary schools for many people, and integrated into yeshivot. He held many kollelim, educational networks for people that wanted to learn full time. At a later stage, once they got married, he was what we call the definition of Zikui Rabbim, the ultimate outreach rabbi here in Israel. And many people in France were inspired from him, and many people from America and from England and from all the Western countries also. He was a very household name in Israel. He was actually born in Ramat Gan and passed away in Ramat Gan in Tel Shumer Hospital at the young age of 58. But he left so many treasure chests and wrote many different books. He was actually an advocate initially of the Chabad movement and the Breslev movement, and did a sefer called the B'tzur Yarom, which was a compilation of the Baal Tanya also. He wrote other different books. He wrote Pizmonim, books of Shirah. There was a book, the Kol Rina. The Kol Rina actually is an institution, a massive institution of his, which is named after his late mother, the kavod, the respect he gave to his family. And now it's being run by 2 of his sons, these different networks are, and it's Makarav, it's bringing close thousands and thousands of people, even nowadays, since he's passed away, closer to Judaism all over Israel and all over the world. He left so many treasure chests, and he was a very great rabbi. He was also politically involved and helped many people, was involved with the Shas party and with different Haredi political parties, and helped so many people. He's brought one, arguably in the 21st century and also in the late 20th century, he was one of the biggest outreach rabbis arguably across the whole world. He's like a beacon of light for the entire world Kiruv movement, and left so many different Talmudim and students even nowadays, and we're still being inspired him nowadays. There's gigantic the Hachnasat Torah even in our area that's going to be during this week in his memory, in his Hilula, that is going to be this week. And he could identify with all Jews. He was very popular among the Mizrahi Jews, with the Dati Le'umi also. People from that background, with Chabad, with people that were learning full-time, and also different secular Jews held him at the highest esteem. Even in his funeral, there was tens of thousands of people that attended of it, which showed the great esteem he was actually at for all of Klal Yisrael. And Meir's chuyot, everything he's still doing nowadays, he's still influenced in the entire Am Yisrael even nowadays, with all the great chesed he did for Am Yisrael. May we light candles in his memory, and may his his memory, all the zechuyot he's got, to be a big zchut for all of us as we come into this new year after Sukkot and we enter Parshat Bereshit. His name was Rabbi Yoram Michael Abergil. Zecher Tzadik Livracha. Well, guys, I want to wish you all a fantastic day and be well. Have a great day, guys. Bye.